Pokemon lovers, and welcome to the very last episode of the Unova region. We've only got 2 Pokemon today, that's all that's left. They are mythical Pokemon that are only obtainable through events. Ooh, mysterious. I don't have them, is what I'm saying. Oh wait, I do. I don't have one of them. I'm just gonna begin. This episode's gonna be short. 2 guys, you know, we'll have to make do. Starting out today with number 648, Meloetta. Meloetta is a normal type Pokemon with 2 forms. In its Aria form, it is a normal and psychic type, and in its Pirouette form, it is a normal and fighting type. 2 very different typings. Very cool though. It is, I don't know, like a little music fairy. It's a music fairy. It's cute. It's based on like musical notes and stuff like that. Its hands look like music note things. Now, Meloetta changes forms when you use the move Relic Song. Its regular form is its Aria form, the green girl. Now, in its Aria form, Meloetta can sing beautiful songs, and in its Pirouette form, it can dance beautifully. Now, Meloetta is kind of based on the concept of a muse, because apparently in the Unova region, a lot of artists, painters, singers, dancers, musicians, all have been inspired by Meloetta. It's a muse. Which is, I kind of like that. Meloetta has a type of singing that is a special vocalization method, which is said in one of the Pokédex entries, that can control the feelings of the person who's listening to it, which is scary. So Meloetta's musical Aria form represents a singer. It has a little black headpiece that looks like a microphone, and in its Pirouette form, it looks like a ballerina and maybe a little bit like a flamenco dancer. There's one really fun thing about Meloetta that I really like. The guy who gives you the move Relic Dance, which is the move that transforms Meloetta, mentions that Meloetta lost its red shoes at the same time that sorrow darkened the world. It lost the song it had danced to. Now, these little red shoes might seem familiar to you. They are based on Hans Christian Andersen's story, The Red Shoes, where there's red shoes that get lost and they keep on dancing forever, and they're just like separate shoes with not a human in them, and they are dancing, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I thought that was a kind of cool little thing. Meloetta's name seems to come from melody and pirouette. Now, the suffix etta is used in Italian. It's a female suffix that means, you know, something small, and that may refer to Meloetta's, you know, female appearance and the fact that it's a tiny little dancer. And it is said that it may also come from Etta Jones, who was a famous jazz singer. Now, I feel like that's a stretch, but you know, you never know. You never know what they come up with at the Pokemon Company, honestly. That was really all I can tell you about Meloetta, so we're gonna move on to the next dude, which is the dude that I always pronounce wrong. Whatever I say, it's never right. Someone's always like, you said it wrong, so I'm just gonna go with Genesect. Genesect only has 1 form, but if you use different types of hard drive discs on it, its little light on its back will change color, so that's cool. That drive also changes the typing of its move, Technoblast. It's a crazy Pokemon. It's very weird. So Genesect is a Pokemon that was revived from a fossil. Now, is it me, or does it kind of look like Kabutops? I don't know. It doesn't say anything about it anywhere, but Kabutops, maybe? I say this because it was technologically enhanced by Team Plasma to create this being that we see before us right now. Now, even before it was powered up by Team Plasma, it was a ruthless hunter. It can fold up its limbs and head and, like, create a flying saucer-like shape and, like, blast through the air like a crazy rocket. This is known as high-speed flight configuration, and I think it's pretty dope. And somehow, because it's a bug type, maybe it can blast little sticky string from its wrists, from its claws, like Spider-Man, to create a structure. Now, Team Plasma wanted to create the most powerful Pokémon ever, but our good friend N shut it down because he believes Pokémon are beautiful the way they were created. And I think that is a lovely message. Thank you, N. Pokémon are perfect beings in his eyes and should not be enhanced ever. Now, this angered some scientist named Dudley, and he secretly kept on working on Genesect and put a cannon on its back. Because why not? Genesect is probably based on the ancient insects of the Paleozoic era, which existed for 300 million years, which means it's just as old as the cockroach. And today I learned something about the cockroach because I had no idea they were 300 million years old. That is ridiculous. Now, it kind of looks like a robot type thing, so it might be based on science fiction robot men. And it kind of looks like a mecha with artillery mech from anime and manga type things. So Genesect's name comes from gene, genetics, genome, genesis, and insect. So, you know, it could be Genesect, it could be Genesect, it could be something. It doesn't matter how we say it, we all know what I mean, right? I don't know how I feel about Genesect. It's alright. It's alright, but you know, I'm not rating it, so you figure it out. What do you think about Genesect? Do you like it? Do you think I say its name wrong? I don't care. This was it. This was it for the Unova region. I'll see you again next season. Yeah, next season. Starting out with a little video about the Great Kalos region, which is a cool region. So I hope you're excited for Kalos. I am, because it has the Dene in it, which is the best Pokemon that was ever created. I personally really like the Kalos region, so I'm excited to get going with that. And thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking around. And if you're interested and you're new here, if you're interested in the Kalos region, just do a little subscriberino or something. Or don't, you know. Just follow my Twitter. I'll post them there too. Thank you and goodbye.